We can continue this all day. I also would add you to the case if you want to continue this. This needs to be dismissed today. Today.
Well, let's go ahead and proceed because it's not going to be dismissed today.
All right, folks. Today we got a sovereign citizen going toe-to-toe with a judge, and this genius actually threatens a judge to his face. Who in their right mind thinks that's a good idea? You already know this is about to spiral fast. So let's jump in and watch the train wreck unfold.
Good morning to you, sir.
Your Honor, I'm going to represent myself in this matter. And for the record, my name is Grayson Bay.
All right, City of Detroit versus Javar, Grayson Bay. Your offer, sir, is $240 fine, failure to display, and seatbelt ticket. You pay those, we'll close the other matters out. That will abstract to the Secretary of State, and then the seatbelt ticket is $65. So $240, $65. We'll close the matters out. That'll be a failure to display. We'll abstract and won't carry any points. And today is the date and time set for a trial.
Your Honor, today was supposed to be set for trial, and I don't consent to any of this.
This guy genuinely believes he has to consent to be prosecuted. Bro, this isn't a group project. You don't get to opt out. The confidence is insane. Strolling into court like, nah, I don't agree to this, as if that's legally binding. If I were the judge, I'd hit him with contempt so fast, he'd be doing mental push-ups in a holding cell.
Okay, it is set for trial. I just gave you your offer so that you can you go in? Okay, there. I just gave you your offer so you can,
I'm not accepting that. I won't accept that offer.
Ms. Ambrose, can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Good morning, Corporal Brian Ambrose, Detroit Police Department, Judge 415.
Good morning to you. Okay, let's go. Are you ready to proceed, Corporal Ambrose?
Yeah.
Your Honor, I would object to holding this trial. I believe he stated that he's a different person. We have a ticket for a Mr. Javar Grayson. Grayson Bay is an entirely different person. We don't have jurisdiction over. We don't have a case over. I would object to holding that trial.
I'm going to deny the objection. He just said he's Grayson Bay. I don't think he's objecting to the
I
fact
object to that, Your Honor. Objecting, and I also questioning jurisdiction.
Imagine walking into court with championship-level swagger, only get smacked with the biggest L of your life. My man really thought he had a game-winning argument until the judge dropped a legal version of sit down, and he's challenging jurisdiction too? Buddy, if there's no jurisdiction, why are you even here? You had all morning to rethink this, yet here you stand, ready to lose in 4K.
Okay. Well, I'm denying your motion about jurisdiction, sir. The court has jurisdiction over you, so let's. Are you ready to proceed, Mr. Grayson Bay?
No, I'm not. I object to anything that you call yourself doing. Also, I'd like to add that I sent this Brian and brochure. I sent him a COL. It's a color of law form. I warned him about this situation. This process is also in Wayne County. He's being sued. We can continue this all day. I also would add you to the case if you want to continue this. This needs to be dismissed today. Today.
Sovereign citizens always act like they're the main character in a movie no one asked for. But this one takes the cake, telling a judge to dismiss the case or he'll sue him. That's not a power move. That's just an express ticket to Contempt City.
And I will see Brian Ambrosius in 3 weeks in Wayne County.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and proceed because it's not going to be dismissed today. Okay. So
Right.
you want to do over in circuit court. then have your way. That is your right. I don't know
Thank
how you proceed in circuit court when you feel that this court doesn't even have jurisdiction over you. So let's go ahead and proceed. Corporal Ambrose, you want to speak with them before we proceed, Ms. Snyder?
Yes, Your Honor, and I do think we just need to clear up on the record that Your Honor has denied my motion to not have this matter heard today based on this defendant saying he is not the defendant before us. And also that defendant has agreed that he is not the defendant before us, but Your Honor is telling us to still do his trial. I need to make sure that's clear on the record.
Yeah, I don't think that he's denying that he's not Javar Grayson Bay. Are you denying that you're not Javar Grayson Bay, sir?
I am the living person, Grayson Bay, in living form.
Honestly, this judge needs to put his foot down. This clown has turned the courtroom into open mic night, mocking the judge, disrespecting the court, and still standing there like he owns the place. How has he not been escorted out yet? At this rate, he's practically begging for a holding cell.
Okay,
Javar
so
Grayson
there it
is
is.
a horrible
However he wants to articulate it, we'll let him articulate that. He's Grayson Bay. He's Javar Grayson Bay. His mom gave him that name. I don't think that's any dispute. Okay? So
That name has a
I
social
think this is
card
going to be
attached
pretty.
to it. It also
I
has
think it's going to be pretty quick, Ms. Snyder. I'll
And
put
it's
you in
needed.
the breakout room with Corporal Ambrose and put it that way. It is just an expired plate, a seatbelt ticket, no proof of insurance. What is this other thing? Refuse to exhibit license and a false information ID. So just join the breakout room, have a conversation with Corporal Ambrose, and then we'll just hear it. And if he has a right to remain silent, he says he doesn't want to be represented by a lawyer, and you can just put your case on the record, and I'll have to make a decision based on it.
Up until now, it's been your standard sovereign citizen circus. But now the prosecutor and Judge Perkins go head-to-head. The prosecutor's had enough, want a warrant, and is ready to stop the nonsense. But Perkins? Nope. He's pushing forward because he's not wasting another taxpayer dime. Honestly, respect. Why burn money on someone treating the law like a casual suggestion?
My supervisor has advised me to file an interlocutory appeal, Your Honor.
An interlocutory appeal on my
Yes.
motion, on your motion.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
Or I
Okay.
suppose time to brief the issue, maybe on this record, or I leave in Your Honor's discretion.
Let's see does that interlocutory appeal, if that is,
I'm sorry, Your Honor. Are we back on the record for Grayson?
yeah, let's go back on the record for Mr. Javar Grayson Bay. Now, is that interlocutory appeal? I mean, I have to. But I have to proceed. I mean, I got the discretion whether I want to allow you to do that or not, or just proceed, and you can file your appeal. Correct? Give me the law on that. You're muted, Miss.
I'm
Snyder.
sorry, Your Honor. My supervisor's talking to me over the wall, so it's hard to hear two people at once.
Okay.
The court rule is, I think she might be coming back. It's MCR 7.205.
205, application for leave to appeal, and you said, what was the citation? What was the other?
7.212, but that's just saying the format for briefs.
I have 7.205 is application for leave to appeal. Appeals to circuit court. 7.105. If the order appeal is interlocutory, setting forth facts showing how the appellant would would suffer substantial harm by awaiting final judgment before taking an appeal.
We believe that the substantial harm that the people would suffer would be the defendant has already stated he's filing numerous lawsuits against the court, against the parties, against the officer. We believe we'd be giving him a golden parachute. It's just one more issue to add to his level of appeals. This is one issue that needs to be clarified. Of course, he will be found, I believe, through fingerprints to be either the person given that ticket or Javar Grayson, the person given the ticket, will be given a capias warrant and we can move on. But I do believe that this issue needs to be handled before we make a further record. I have a duty to mitigate the city's damages. And I believe that's what we're doing and what I was advised to by my supervisor.
But how would the city be harmed at all if we proceed? What would be any harm for the city? Especially if you acknowledge the fact that you think that by fingerprints that would be Mr. Javar Grayson.
But Your Honor, what we think and what we can prove as a matter of the record and as the court of law is different. I do understand it. I believe he's being frivolous. I think he is wasting the court's time. But I do think that as lawyers, as a court of law who do have to face appellate issues, this is something that we need to clear up on the record and have a clear record, such as a chain of custody of who Mr. Grayson is. I don't think it would take that long. Or we could solve this today with giving Javar Grayson a capias warrant and let Bay, whoever he may be, go on about his business. Either or. But I do think that having this trial over both of our objections is not the correct answer.
I just don't feel. I just don't feel.
One.
I don't see any harm in proceeding. He's already indicated that he is Javar Grayson, except he wants to be acknowledged as Javar Grayson Bay, or he's the living. I don't know how he termed it. Person of Javar Grayson Bay. I don't think that, as a matter of fact, when Corporal Ambrose came in the room and introduced himself, I saw Mr. Grayson Bay sort of kind of had a look on his face, and to me, I took that look as he knows Corporal Ambrose, and there's no question. I haven't asked Corporal Ambrose is if this is the person that he pulled over, but I'll definitely let you acknowledge that and ask Corporal Ambrose that. But I don't think that there is any sort of identity issue here. I think the issue comes into something that we've seen probably, I don't know how many times, and I'm sure we're going to see it more in the future. And I agree that those things are frivolous and they do not apply. So I don't see anywhere where we can't proceed with this.
Here's where it gets tricky. The judge says everyone already knows who this guy is, even though he refuses to go by his legal name. The prosecutor argues they still need proof of identity, or the case could get appealed, and we're right back here. Honestly, both sides make sense, but imagine going through all this again just because they skipped step one.
Not unless Ambrose says that to you and through you that this is not, I don't recognize this person that's here, and was this not the person that, or even if there was, I would even allow Mr. Grayson Bay to put on a identity defense and say that wasn't me. That wasn't the defense. I don't know what his defense is going to be.
Your Honor, may I?
No, you can't. No. When I ask you, when I want you to speak,
No
I'll allow
problem.
you to speak. I'm going to give you that opportunity.
No problem.
So, to settle this matter about your objection, it's like if the court rules bound me not to proceed because you wanted an interlocutory appeal, then that would be the court rules would bind me to do so. But I don't know of a court rule that's going to bind me not to appeal. And I just don't see in what harm it would be to any other parties, the defense or the city, by us proceeding in this fashion. I understand he's got cases over in circuit court. He may have cases over in federal court. I don't know. But here again, we're here. The parties are present, and I'm satisfied at least that that's the Mr. Jabbar Grayson Bay, that the person, we have the right person here in court today. So I'll let you make a last minute record, Ms. Snyder.
Can I just have one? My supervisor walked away. Can I have 1 second to go talk to her?
Yes. Now you can. Well, let's see if you want to. If Mr. Grayson has anything, I'll allow him an opportunity to speak so you can hear what he has to say. Go ahead, Mr. Grayson Bay.
Your Honor, I sent you a declaration of notice stating who I am and the fraud, Jabbar Grayson. I sent you the paperwork. This was over 3 or 4 months ago. I'm pretty sure you have plenty of time to read and understand the situation. And that, like I said, again, that is my declaration of notice. You should have that in the file as we speak.
Something's got to change. These sovereign citizens are turning courtrooms into chaos factories. Judge Perkins doesn't even seem that invested. It's like he's just letting the guy waste everyone's time. At this point, someone's got to drop the hammer.
Anything further?
And I object to this. And again, your court system has no jurisdiction over this.
Give me a point to a courtroom, or put your legal objection on the record. What is your objection?
My objection is jurisdiction.
Okay, I deny that objection. All right. Go ahead, Ms. Snyder. We'll pass the matter. We'll allow you to speak with your supervisor. All right. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Grayson Bay. Are you there, Mr. Grayson Bay?
Yes, I am.
What I will do, listen, Ms. Snyder, let's go back on the record, Ms. Grayson. What I will do is I will pass this matter and I will reset this trial date for an in-person, because I think this is one that needs to be in person. We can't. It's been some stuff that Mr. Grayson Bay has said that he's filed with this court. He says he sent me some stuff. I don't have that in front of me.
Sorry.
There's it in the file. And this one seems like it's going to necessitate some. It's going to necessitate a trial, and I think that this one is best to be done in person. So what I will do is I will reset this trial date. That will give me an opportunity, one, to get the documents that, if they exist, that Mr. Grayson Bay has said that he has filed with this court. And then two, that'll have both of the parties here in person. All right, so I'm going to reset this matter for a January 9th
Hold on.
in-person trial date. Now, that is going to do. Now, let me ask you this, sir. You understand you have a right to a trial by jury, correct? Mr. Grayson Bay?
I'm just challenging jurisdiction. Also, for the record, I sent Detroit Police Department 12th Precinct a declaration of notice. I also sent them a COL, which is a color of law
Listen,
under
Mr.
federal
Grayson
law.
Bay. Listen, Mr. Grayson Bay. I don't care about this. All I care about is what's here before me right now.
Okay, did you get the declaration of notice?
I don't. If I did, it's not in the file. I'm not going to say I didn't.
Okay, I'll send you another copy.
Let's make this a jury trial too.
I send you a copy. No, it's not a jury trial.
No,
You
it
have
is
the
a jury.
situation in your hands. No jury
gonna
trial.
be a
You have the
jury
situation
trial.
in your hands. Make a decision today, young.
Big mistake. This guy is working overtime to get himself convicted. Every sentence digs him deeper. I can't wait for this jury trial because he's basically writing their verdict for them.
Make a decision.
I don't know why you made.
Can I have a breakout room with Mr. Grayson?
No, it's not going to be a breakout room with him. Let's get him a jury trial date. Yes. Let's just go ahead and he's not running this show.
I have
Okay.
Do you have somebody assigned to this case?
Not necessarily. I mean, anybody can, I'm sure, handle it.
Let's get it.
If Miss, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking. Let's go off the record. Miss Harris, do you want the case of Gomez Lopez?
No, thank you, Your Honor.
Okay.
I can't hear you no more.
No, it's not. We're not talking about your case. We're off the record with your case. We get a jury trial date. And a jury of his peers make the determination.
We'll clean up for the record. Judge. Let me know when you're ready to think.
All right, let's get a jury trial date. Tuesday, December the 5th, jury trial.
Okay.
Do not schedule anything else on that day.
Okay.
Tuesday, December the 5th, 9 a.m. we will do. As far as motions are concerned, I'm going to set some motion dates. So, what was that comment, sir? Mr. Grayson Bay?
Yes, sir. What's going on?
Is that comment?
No comment. Listening. Let's go.
All right. Let's set a motion date for November the 10th. That's when Mr. Grayson.
That's Veterans Day is
Here. Stay good. Let's set motion the motion will be due by motions due by November the 9th. That's for both parties. The responses to the motions will be by November the 17th, and we will set a final pretrial date a day before on December the 4th, 2023. So technically, you'll have a court date that can be, you can be on Zoom for the final pretrial date of December 4th. If there hasn't any resolution, I'll get my ruling on the motions on that day, and then we'll set the jury trial date for December the 5th, 2023 at 9 a.m. All right? You got that, Mr. Grayson May?
No, there. You gave me 10 dates, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to send you a declaration of notice.
I did not give you 10 dates.
I count. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. I got December the 5th, December the 4th. I got November the 9th. I got also November the 17th for a response. That's 1, 2. That's like what, 5?
And now, he can't even count to 10. I swear, sovereign citizens are their own comedy genre. Every argument is worse than the last. It's like they want to lose. Anyway, what did you think of this absolute mess? If you enjoyed the chaos, hit like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.